So, hey guys, how are you? And how has been your day so far? And how are you doing? So, okay, let me tell you about me. So, I'm doing great, and today's Saturday. It's a weekend, bro. Uh, so far everything is going good, and day is going fantastic. And what I did so far, so I just had like it's a pretty like it's time 7 o'clock around 7 p.m. and now just I finished my, you should say, like it's a lunch, but basically at morning, like I woke up little late, or you can say very like after I woke up around 1 o'clock, yeah, 12:40 p.m. So you can say afternoon I woke up, and after that, like I just performed daily routine and read the book Ikigai. So I'm about to finish Ikigai, and let me tell you the benefits of what benefits I found, or I'm feeling, or what benefits I'm seeing, not feeling, after reading books. So earlier I used to be a kind of person who always complains about the things like uh, my brain is like in hibernation. I'm not able to think new things, and my thoughts are not processing properly. If you are also facing similar kind of situation, then I'll tell you, maybe start reading books, and especially self-help books. And also that won't be sufficient until you won't try to make efforts. For example, here I'm just recording every day, and also I'm practicing, and also I'm pushing my limits to boost confidence. So you have to note down what are the things that are you can say that are triggering you, that are making you like you are feeling guilty after at them, like maybe you are feeling like, okay, things are not going in a better way, or maybe something. Then just find out a reason that makes you happy, and just start doing that. And if it's pretty difficult for you, then start splitting it into micro batches, and then start performing. And definitely I'm sure you will feel better compared to what you are right now. For example, earlier I used to like what people were saying me, like I'm very focused on one thing. I'm thinking something, suppose my brother and me going to market, and what he is telling me something, but my brain is not listening to him, or listening for some moment. And after that, if and he feels like, he always used to feel like I'm very focused on something else, that if whatever he is saying I'm not noticing. But I told him, I told him like so many times, bro, I don't know what is happening with me, but it feels like my brain is in hibernation mode. It is not listening, neither listening you or not, it is processing new thoughts or something. Even once I started reading books, I'm getting more dreams and more thoughts. Yeah, definitely, I'm getting more thoughts and new creative ideas after reading books, and especially after Attitude is Everything. I don't know, but I wanted to reread it, and maybe just apply if you are facing similar kind of situations, or maybe similar kinds of symptoms you are also seeing, like you are not able to think new creative something, and you are not curious enough. Then maybe just try to, it's not about reading books, it's about changing your environment. Maybe just start recording videos, or maybe start talking to friends, or maybe if you have less friend like me, less, or you can say almost two or three, then just start to connect with people. I just for example, yesterday, it's been long time, like when I was after like it's been 6 months or more, I'm going office, and but I don't have friend or colleague. And first reason is like all the peoples are working from different locations remotely. So no one is in no one else is working in the project and from the same office. So that is one thing. But you can make excuses, right? It's not like all the people who are in who are colleague, or who are friends in an office, all are basically working on same project. You should have some technique to talk to people. So I just started saying, so you know what, I like to do this. And you know what, today I wasn't aware what to say it, like how to say it. I know it is high five, okay. So I used to do it, but less. And like when we say it, like when it's a handshake, that is very common. But I like to do this. It's like you are just touching two. And you know what we said. So I wasn't aware of the term that is being used. Maybe it feels like, it might feel, you might feel like what kind of person he is, who don't know the word being used for this. If you know, that's pretty enough. If you don't know, let me tell you. Okay, so it's called fist bump fist. Fist means the process of making this. It is called fist, and let me tell you how to explain it. Basically, so I asked it in a way. I just tried to explain it to basically on peer up, but first time it told me it's a handshake. Then I said no, it's not handshake. In handshake, palm are open. But here, if you see, so I wasn't able to express it in the proper form. Then it told me like how to explain it, like how to make a fist. So I'll tell you two process. I just remember them. First is just try to make like a posture of your hand in such a way like you are holding something tightly. So if you are holding something, like you will do this, like, so this is nothing but a fist. Okay, so this is a basic or simple way to explain someone, like just try to hold you, just imagine like you are holding something on your hand, in your hand, and how you are holding it, just show me that, then it will be fist. And another option is it's a little exploratory, or maybe you can it's a little more detailed. First you have to bring your fingers together, and then take basically then you can say tuck. I know, and like people used to tuck their shirt in pant. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, so I remember from that word, I remember this word, but I never used it. So then you have to tuck your fingers that you bring together into your palm. Okay, this is palm. And after that you have to rest your thumb over means here, I mean, I don't know, I'm giving you demo. So over you after that, like, you have to rest your thumb over fingers, and this is nothing but what, fist. And we call it when two fists are touching together. Maybe you can say this is my friend's fist and this is my fist, and we are touching together, and it is known as fist bump. Okay, so I hope next time you will remember it if you don't know, and if you are not, if you already knew it, congratulations to you. You are already ahead of me, and yeah, so that's pretty good. I learned news something new, and I am really excited to explain them in a proper way. To be honest, let me tell you. Okay, so maybe let me ask you a question. Actually, I just start. I'm very curious to know art of storytelling, and for that, I wanted to read books. So I'm kind of person who is now more curious to read book every day, and it is helping me. Definitely it is helping me, and I like to read it aloud or read aloud. So I'm reading it, and nowadays I'm also practicing like to walk and read. That is also like it, your brain will be more focused on what you are doing, so it's better instead of sitting on a chair and then reading something. It's also not a good for health, like if you are staying longer, or you are sitting longer for longer hours in a on a chair, not in a chair. Okay, so after that, maybe let me tell you one more story. So today I connected with a person, and he is from Telangana, and he is a kabaddi state level, or yeah, state level or national level, yeah, national level kabaddi player. So I, I was pretty happy, like when I connected with him, and we had a good discussion. But yeah, still I feel like nowadays my discussion duration of discussion is decreasing day by day, and sometimes I'm just disconnecting. Like I do not know what to ask some people, but I just wanted. But yeah, it ran for almost 40 minutes, and after that we said okay bro, no problem. And he also said like I wanted to go somewhere, so I said okay, no problem, just we asked. And his father is also a sportman. So I said like bro, your story is similar to the, have you watched Dangal movie? He said yeah, I watched Dangal movie, and it's his favorite movie. So I said okay, that's pretty cool. And your story is also similar to Dangal, like your father is also kabaddi player and you got inspiration from him. So that's how you can tell the story. So it's a story, like I was yesterday or day before yesterday, I was watching a video on YouTube, like how to narrate your story beautifully, or art. Just I searched art of storytelling, and you will see there will be one video of Palki Sharma, and she narrates stories better in a beautiful way. And she was telling, she was asking a question, what is your story? Suppose you are, let me walk through it. Suppose, so let me ask you the same question, what is your story? Maybe after how, I don't know how old you are, So just imagine like now you are 70, 80, or maybe if you are living all longer, you are maybe centenarian. That's pretty good. Okay, or maybe you are 60-year old and your grandchildren or your grandchildrens are asking you to tell your story instead of someone else's story. Then what would be your story and what will you tell to them? And and you can tell it proudly. So there should be something new, right? For example, every day I'm thinking like what nowadays I'm thinking, and I'm just making notes on it. Maybe I'll tell you how I'm doing dealing it. Though I'm not achieving it, I won't say like I'm achieving it perfectly and everything is going good, but like I'm trying it, and you should also try it. Maybe it will help you. So here, if you see, I'm making like every day before going to bed, what I'm doing simply I'm create like I'm taking a paper, or maybe I'm just creating two columns, or maybe I'm just splitting into two columns, a paper into two columns. And here, if you see, I don't know, maybe you will be, if you will be smart enough, then you can just mirror it and you can reverse it and you can read it. But okay, but I'll read it for you. So I'm creating two columns. I just watched a video, and from there I got inspiration, or not an inspiration, I'm following the same. What is in your control and what is not in your control? So first thing, and I most important thing, results. For example, if I'm speaking in front of camera, I don't care about what will be the result, what will be like, whether people will watch and what they will think. This is not in your control and you are not responsible for it. Like you, if you know, uh, only the karma is in your control. Habits that you can change, confidence that you can build to confidently speak in front of people, confidently speak in with people, and you can change your habit, you can build new skills, and all these are in your control. But if you're talking about what others will think, that is not in your control. And if you think that this it is in your control, you are fooling yourself. Let me tell you an example. Okay, just imagine you are a kind of person who don't talk much with people. So you will always feel like, okay, they don't know much about me, so they don't know my weakness and strengths. But the problem is, I also feel same. Like if I'll talk to people, I used to think in the same way. Like if I won't talk much with people, then the best part is I won't have to tell much to them. I don't need to tell anything to them, and then they don't get to know much about me, like whether I'm a good at coding or not. Maybe if I'll talk more with people, then they will find out like, okay, this person don't know the much coding, or maybe this person don't know how to speak in English. If I'll talk to people, but if I'll be silent, then there won't be problem. But you know what you are doing? Uh, you can say uh, stabbing or backstabbing yourself. If you notice, you are paralyzing yourself. You are just murdering yourself or your curiosity. Basically, if you once you will start believing that you are like this, then you will become like this. Definitely after a while you will become like this. So I'm giving you motivational thought. So just focus on the thing. If you are younger and you have energy, and you are just do bro what you wanted to do, instead of thinking about people what they will think. They will think it's their choice what they are thinking. They can take positive aspect from your actions, or they can take negative. It's their headache. You don't need to take care of everyone, and you don't need to be a nice guy in front of people or your parents. Sometimes we also know you know your parents are doing something wrong. Maybe for example, let's take example. I was watching a video yesterday or day before yesterday. So the person okay, so the person was in a relation with a girl, but girl was selling sandwiches outside. So his mother once told that boy, like, you can't marry that girl. She is selling sandwiches and all outside the road, or maybe on road. So that's why, like, that person might be good for you if you have been in relation with longer duration or for longer duration. But what is guarantee? What's guarantee that the person that they will choose will be the best for you? I see there are a lot of examples where marriages are failing because of a miscommunication, or hasn't been any communication before they are meeting for the first time in wedding, at the time, like when they, how to say, this Jaimala and all. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I'll note it down and next time I'll tell you this story. Okay, so maybe next time I'll keep it this story for in a proper way. So I'll tell you. So that's why it's always think from your angle as well. It might be your parents also be wrong because they are also human, and I'm not saying like all parents will be wrong or always start doubting them, but I'm just saying sometimes you have to think from your angle also, from your perspective also. It might be just tell them. It's but I know it's pretty difficult to teach or to question your parents. I know from myself only, so it's pretty difficult. You can't uh, basically argue with them. They will shout at you and they might slap. It depends. I saw one video where mother like the mother was arguing with flight attendant, and at that time boy just tried to convince her mother like no, this is the process and all. Then his mother slapped him in the front of all the passengers, and it was a big slap. I mean, really. And everyone was the lady who was sitting in besides him was shocked. Her mouth was like I don't know. I just wanted to be expression like make expression along with it, so it will be made better. But I hope you get the moral of a story, and I'll next time I'll tell you another story. Okay, and nowadays I'm planning to more than just to be more fluent and to learn more. Okay, so let me tell you what is my process and how I'm planning to improve my communication. Still I'm feeling like it is not sufficient to become a good speaker and to become a good communicator. For that, like I'm planning to for example, there are so many stories. When you will think about you and your day, and you there are so many vocab. For example, how to say Jaimala and all. The process of that, maybe you just try to narrate a wedding where you are entering, you are telling like what bride and grooms are doing, what are the different rituals, customs. You can try to explain it. So there are so many stories around us that we can try to narrate in the form of English or in the English. Then you will feel okay, this thing I don't know how to explain it. So then you will feel okay, let me read about it, and then next time you will try to narrate it in a better way. So that's how we can learn English speaking. I know I'm the kind of person, maybe if you have better guidance, then you can teach me, or maybe you can just comment down, and I'll definitely I'll follow if it is worthful, because I'm here to learn, not here okay I know this, I don't want to learn. Definitely if you have different approach, I'll consider it, bro. I'm very open and curious to learn new things. And I'm not only I do not want only to learn English speaking. That is just one thing. There are so many things and so many questions revolving around my mind, and I want to read them, and then also I want to explain them in a proper way. For example, I know CIBIL score. I heard this word. I know banks are using it for to to sanction loan accordingly if you have a good CIBIL score. But what exactly it is CIBIL score? Where the data is being stored, and what is the process of fetching the data? I saw somewhere I tried to get the CIBIL score on my account, and I found like they are transacting 400. Then I said, oh, no, I don't want. I don't care whether what is my CIBIL score. So that's why I'm curious to know more about it. For example, few days back or month back, my nose is flowing. I don't know what's wrong. Sorry. So that's why like once you will explore more, your brain will be light, and it will think from different angles. That's why if you wanted it's my theory, like when you wanted to do a business, just roam around the world, and travel around the cities of your country where wherever you are living. Then you will get to know what are the different opportunities, and what are the merits and demerits, what are the challenges. If you will open your store there, this place, this that place, then you will get to know. But if you are sitting on on a AC room, and you are planning that you will get new ideas, new creative ideas. For example, that's how our government ministers are doing. They are sitting on chair, or they are sitting on a AC room, and they assume like they are solving the problems of common people. How do they know that they know nothing? Basically their puppets are doing all the things, and they are just okay, this is happening, they are making perception based on that, watching TV, and they are saying, okay, this incident happened, okay, let's sanction this. That's why the problem is like um, you have to be in ground, then only you will get to know. Okay, I think there will be some better word to use. Be in ground. Sorry, I'm using the different notes. I have so many notes. I created so many notes. Okay, so that's pretty much. And let me jump. I think I can be a good motivational speaker. I don't know, but I feel okay. Maybe in future I will see if I'll speak fluent. Why I'm saying like it's a negative personality. If you are saying if I'll do this, then I'll do this. Why don't say like I wanted to do this? It's all about your attitude. Just clean your window, bro, especially for me. Okay, so let me start recording. First bump, you remember it. I'm telling you, it's a pretty cool thing. I really like to do this with any friend or even with new person. They are in of my age or younger than me. I like to do this, not with everyone. And I avoid this handshake. I don't like it. It's like a, I don't like means I don't prefer it. Because it feels like you are more senior and you are doing it professionally. But if people are doing it, then I'm doing it like otherwise I'm just, hey bro, how are you? Even nowadays I'm very passionate about it, that when I'm like pressing the button of you can say lift, then also I'm using this, hey how are you? Sorry, sometimes I get I don't know, I blabber a lot. Okay, so just forgive me. Okay, I hope you forgive. Sorry, I haven't started. Let me start. So now I'll focus on it completely, because I already blabbered a lot. Blabbering is completed. I don't know if it's correct. So why are you using I don't know? I don't know. You are here to learn, bro. Okay. So if you can see my screen, so I'm going to AI mode, and here you have to click on hamburger icon, and you will see all the history. Create. Still, it is fetching the history. Okay, it's done. Now let me scroll down a little bit. Create another article for today. Be confident. Remember, your confidence is the key. And I'm just telling you, bro, just focus on your confidence. You will achieve a lot. And I'm also focusing on it. I'm just trying to build it. And it's not a some well, it's kind of value that you are, or it's kind of asset that will help you forever until you are in the earth. Definitely, it will help you. Confidently, you can speak. Confidently, you can talk to people. Confidently, you can fight with people. Also, it all depends on your confidence. You can speak otherwise if you are not confident, you can't talk to a person. You will feel always feel maybe, I don't know, maybe you feel nervous, you will feel underconfident, and you might stammer, or don't know what there are so many demerits of it. So be confident. This is a life is just a playground, and maybe you can say the when you are living on earth, you are basically a character. You are a character, and how what kind of a story? If you have played BGMI, you have a gear, or maybe you can say steering of a character that you are owning, and you know how to drive it. It could be like you can kill everyone, and it might be you aren't able to kill even a single person. So it's up to you where you want to be. So this is article number 25. Okay, so I forgot it's day 26, but here I don't know what happened in between. Maybe I'll scroll up, then I'll get to know. Reaching this milestone is an absolute testament to your dedication. Let's explore a topic that perfectly matches your current learning sprint. Okay, spirit. What about spirit? The psychology of deep practice. The article, the art of deliberate practice. I know deliberate and desperate. What is the difference between them? Deliberate means okay. They provided the meaning for it. Deliberate, done consciously and intentionally, carefully thought out. Okay, so we can say if you are doing something deliberately means you thought about the consequences of it and you consciously you are thinking about it. Okay, I'm doing this. But deliberately means intentionally. But if we are talking about desperately means you just you haven't calculated the risk and all. You just desperately jumped into something. Maybe you just saw someone, like someone is earning a lot from a business and you also desperately jumped into the same kind of business, and you made a lot of loss, and you had a lot of loss. So that's why you can say you did something desperately. But the person whom you like from whom you got inspiration did this did the business deliberately. He knew how to handle it, or she knew how to handle it. Okay, so deliberate. Rectify means correction. Okay, automatic, I know. Exhausting means extremely tired. Proficiency, a high degree of competence or skill, expertise. Okay, great. So I think all of the words are already new, but this one, testament, what is this? The meaning of it? Testament. We'll see it, man, no problem. So this is article number 25. Reaching this milestone is an absolute testament to your dedication. Let's explore a topic that perfectly matches your current learning sprint. The psychology of deep practice. The article, no, article, the art of deliberate practice. Not all practice is created equal. Many people spend years doing the same activity without ever seeing major improvement in their skill. For example, driving a car every day does not automatically turn someone into a professional racer. To achieve true mastery, psychologists point to a specific method known as deliberate practice. This involves highly focused, purposeful training aimed at improving specific aspect of a performance. Unlike casual practice, deliberate practice requires you to step outside your comfort zone and tackle tasks that are just beyond your current ability. Okay, great. It demands your full of the full undivided attention, which means you cannot do it while distracted. A critical component of this process is immediate feedback. You must be able to recognize your errors, analyze why they happened, and actively work to rectify them in the next attempt. During this intense training, your brain undergoes physical changes. It builds a fatty substance called myelin around the neural circuits that are being used. This process often referred as muscle memory, allowing signals to travel faster and more efficiently through your nervous system. The more you practice correctly, the more automatic and fluent the skill will becomes. Because deliberate practice is mentally exhausting, it cannot be sustained for long periods without proper rest. True growth happens when you push your boundaries, make mistakes, and allow your brain to heal by systematically breaking down a complex skill into smaller parts, just as you are doing with these reading articles. Okay, you accelerate your path towards total proficiency. Okay. Kinds of it's a kind of article where it's a kind of it's a motivational article. You will notice I felt the same. I felt it, what I told you. So article, the art of deliberate practice. Deliberate or deliberate practice. Not all practice is created equal. Many people spend years doing the same activity without ever seeing major improvement in their skills. For example, driving a car every day does not automatically turns someone into professional racer. To achieve true mastery, psychologist point to a specific method known as deliberate practice. This involves highly focused, purposeful training aimed at improving a specific aspects of a performance. Unlike casual practice, deliberate practice requires you to step outside your comfort zone and tackle tasks that are just beyond your current ability. It demands your full undivided attention, which means you cannot do it without while distracted. A critical component of this process is immediate feedback. You must be able to recognize your errors, analyze why they happen, and actively work to rectify them in the next attempt. During this intense training, your brain undergoes physical changes, but it builds a fatty substance called myelin around the neural circuit that are being used. This process, often referred to as muscle memory, allows signals to travel faster and more efficiently through your nervous system. The more you practice correctly, the more automatic and fluent the skill becomes. Because deliberate practice is mentally exhausting, it cannot be sustained for long periods without proper rest. The true growth happens when you push your boundaries, make mistakes, and allow your brain to heal by systematically breaking down a complex skill into smaller parts. Just as you are doing with these reading articles, you accelerate your path towards total proficiency. Okay, so that's pretty much about the article, and now I'm pretty excited to jump into the practice section session. Not session, bro. What I'm saying. Hello, how are you? Sometimes I'm trying to be funny, but I'm not funny person or what? I'm a funny person. What you want, you will become. If you wanted to be a good person, you will become you friendly person. Otherwise, you are. It's up to you. What do you want to be? Sadhu and Khadus kind of people. Then that is also possible. Okay, let me ask. Let's talk about environmental issues. I don't know what to talk about environmental issues, but let me talk. Hey Arya.
Hi, Dark. It's great to meet you. What eco friendly habits do you practice in your daily life to help the environment?
Hey Arya, it's great to meet you, and a very good evening to you. I think I said wrong.
Thank you, Dark. A very good evening to you too. I'm curious, what eco friendly practices do you enjoy the most?
Alright. So let me tell you. So I feel people could avoid the yeah, nowadays people are following these practices. So I feel they are doing great. For example, in my office it is written like they are providing the tissue paper, but they have written a board like at each section like your tissue has issue with planet. So I feel like it's a kind of thing that's pretty cool. And also they are also so there are two options, like one you can use blower or maybe yeah blower to dry your hands, and there is tissue papers they are providing, though they are providing tissue paper, but still some people use tissue paper, some people use to dry hands using the basically blower.
That's a really interesting observation, Dark. It's great that your office is encouraging eco friendly choices with messages like that. How do you feel about the balance between using tissue paper and hand dryers? Do you think more people are becoming aware of their impact on the environment?
It depends on person to person. For example, some persons are, though we can't say like all of them are educated person who are working in an at offices, right? They are all well educated person, but the problem is like still they are using, and there are so many people I saw like they are using tissue paper instead of though there is machine to dry your hands, but still people are uh, using this one using the tissue paper. So I won't say like it depends on the people where they are educated or not. It depends on their mentality, whether they are curious or they want to make the environment like they think about environment issues and all.
You make a thoughtful point, Dark. It's true that awareness and mindset play a big role in making eco friendly choices, even among educated people. What do you think would motivate more individuals to choose sustainable options like hand dryers instead of tissue paper?
Oh, hand dry. So yeah, what I'm thinking, like maybe we need to implement some reward system where they can make it habit. For example, if someone is using how to train AI model for them, like there is an algorithm that is being called reinforcement learning, or maybe how the children are taught like whether fire is good for them, they can touch your hands, or they can close can put their hands closer to a fire based on the reward system. If they will put the hands near to fire, it will they will feel heat, like
That's a creative idea, Dark. A reward system could encourage people to adopt more sustainable habits by making it feel rewarding. How do you envision this system working in your office or community?
no, they are not, they have not implemented it like some sort of reward system. But I feel if companies or maybe offices or everywhere, if will implement reward system. For example, if you are uh, keeping your trash into a dustbin, then maybe you will get some amount or maybe some kind of token, and that you can convert it into some sort of reward, gift, goodies and all. Then it will be easy for people to lure them and to involve them into the sustainable and environment awareness, so that also they can get some sort of message, sweet response when they are putting their garbage into proper dustbins and all. So maybe we need to build some smart dustbin that can where you just need to enter your number and put your garbage, and it will basically if they are segregating the garbage and all based on the wet and dry, it will be
That's an
very easy.
innovative approach, Dark. Implementing a smart bin system with rewards
Smart
could really
bins.
engage people in sustainability. What kind of rewards do you think would motivate people the most to participate in such a program?
Yeah, it could be, there are many types of. First is money. Financially, we can give like them some sort of token of appreciation. So if people are putting their garbage regular basis, not single day, like if someone is coming and not based on the number amount of garbage that they are keeping, it depends on how frequently they are doing, and based on that like history, they might get some surprise reward, and it could be bigger and bigger. So people will be curious to know, but not like for every time you are going to give reward. Then it will be like when they will get reward for, they will use it as a some sort of reward mechanism, and for that they will dump the trash, or maybe they will try to so make it random. You will choose someone randomly and then you will reward it.
That sounds like a thoughtful and engaging system, Dark. Rewarding consistent behavior rather than individual actions could help foster a habit of sustainability. Do you think community involvement or education would also play a role in making this reward system successful?
Yeah, definitely. Education also plays key role. For example, there are so many people who don't know how to use maybe digital bins and all. They are not aware of it, so it will be difficult for them to understand how technology works. So definitely, we need some sort of um kind of mechanism to streamline everyone. It could be uneducated people and it could be educated people, so that they all can be part of same streamline.
You're absolutely right, Dark. Education is crucial for everyone to feel comfortable using new technology, like digital bins. What kind of workshops or programs do you think would be effective in teaching people about these eco friendly practices?
Hey, just wanted to know the meaning of testament. I was reading an article and I found the word testament. So just wanted to understand the meaning and how to use it in sentences.
Testament generally means a declaration or proof of something. It can refer to a legal document outlining someone's wishes after death, but it also signifies evidence or testimony for a belief or quality. For example, her dedication to volunteering is a testament to her kindness. Would you like to learn about more words?
Okay, so let me try to say the word. You involve the word testament. So my friend started helping the peoples, and he is kind of person who love to help the people how much he can. and definitely he has been doing it since uh, when he was 5 year old. So definitely it's a kind of testament for him.
That's a great use of the word testament, Dark. You convey that your friend's actions over the years show his kind nature very well. Just a tiny suggestion. You can say it's a testament to his character. Would you like to share more about your friend's helpfulness?
Okay, so maybe I just watched. There are so many videos people are making, and they are showing like, okay, they are helping the animals, they are helping the poor people. So it's kind of testament. We can say like if they are doing it for years and years, then it's kind of testament for their behavior.
That's a wonderful observation, Dark. You're highlighting how consistent actions, like helping animals and people, reflect someone's character. You could say, their long term commitment is a testament to their compassion. Do you find inspiration in these videos?
Hey, thank you so much. We'll talk later. Okay, bye bye. Actually, I need to jump into another topic that is listening part. So maybe I'll connect you back. Thank you so much. Yeah, bro. Let me jump because I do not want to. Uh, okay, so maybe let me. Okay, still the recording is on. I don't know what to do with it. So let me say, call centers. Are you talking to AI? I just killed one insect. It was roaming in my room. So today I'm planning to learn a new skill, not a complete skill, but I'm just wanted to try out something new so that I can make more my day more productive. I do not want to be the part of same trap. I just want to be a kind of person who is open-minded. So if you are also feeling same like you are revolving or you are in the same kind of trap again and again, then just go and okay. So actually, I'm just checking the feedback. That's why I was looking here. Maybe let's do one thing, bro. Let me use this one. I need to listen it, right?
6 Minute English from bbclearningenglish.com.
Hey, this is 6 minute
Hello,
BBC.
this is 6 Minute English from BBC Learning English. I'm Phil.
And I'm Pippa. Have you ever phoned up a company and had your call held in a queue? If you have, then you've probably heard messages like this.
Hello, your call is important to us. You are number 89 in the queue. If you'd like to continue to hold, press 1. If you'd like to return to the main menu, press 0.
How do you feel when your phone call is put on hold, Phil?
Oh, frustrated usually. Although I do like it when there's a number saying how many people are in front of you. That's good.
Well, when your call is finally connected, it's usually a call center worker you'll speak to, a real live person who'll hopefully fix your problem. But increasingly, this work is now done using artificial intelligence, or AI. And this is causing problems in countries like India and the Philippines, where call center jobs make up a big part of the economy.
In this program, we'll be asking who's really in charge at the call center, humans or AI. As always, we'll be learning some useful new vocabulary. And remember, you can read along with the program and find the list of new words and phrases by visiting our website, bbclearningenglish.com.
But now I have a question for you, Phil. Around the world, numbers of call center workers have grown rapidly in recent years. If you're listening to this, maybe you're a call center worker yourself. So, approximately how many people work in call centers globally, Phil? Is it A, 7 million, B, 17 million, or C, 27 million?
Ooh,
Might be 27
I
minutes.
think B, 17 million.
Okay, well, you'll have to listen to the end to find out the answer. Now, one worker worried about the impact of AI on jobs in the Philippines is Mylene Cabalona. president of the Call Centre Workers Union, BIEN. Here, she tells BBC World Service programme Tech Life about some of the difficulties of her job and why she fears for the future.
So, and this person is quite already aggravated, and he keeps on yelling, and that's the difficult part, because the mental stress also, you have to pacify the client, and you have to make sure you're able to resolve the concern. And then the difficult part on that conversation is that you're being monitored by an AI. I mean, eventually AI would replace us. It's going to displace workers eventually in the near future. Even as a matter of fact, there's been a study that says that about 300,000 workers, or around 27% of workers, that's going to be displaced because of AI, and that's slowly happening.
Call centre work involves dealing with customers who phoned up to complain. They're often angry, aggravated, and yelling or shouting down the phone. It's Mylene's job to pacify them, to calm them down.
If that wasn't stressful enough, Mylene's conversations are monitored by AI systems to see how well she fixes her clients' problems. You might think AI was built to support workers like Mylene, but she fears AI will replace her in the near future, a phrase meaning very soon or within a short time.
Mylene emphasises her fears about being replaced by giving details about a study she read which claimed that 27% of workers will be displaced by AI. She uses the phrase "as a matter of fact" to emphasise what she's saying and to give more detail as evidence to support it.
But Mylene thinks AI will never fully replace humans. She says AI lacks one important quality: empathy. Here she explains more to BBC World Service's Tech Life.
Well, I don't think AI is empathetic, or whenever they talk. I mean, if ever a machine or a robot talks to them, people are more compassionate than when you talk to a robot.
Mylene says that AI is not empathetic. Unlike humans, it can't put itself in someone else's place and share their feelings or experiences.
If you listen carefully to Mylene's speech, you'll notice she says "you know" a lot. Phrases like "you know," and are called filler words and are used to give the speaker time to think or to express uncertainty. Right, I think it's time I revealed the answer to my question, Phil.
7,
I
17,
asked you
27.
how many call centre workers are there globally,
And I said 17 million.
which is the right answer.
Hmm.
Okay, let's recap the vocabulary we've learned in this program, starting with yelling, another word for shouting.
Shouting.
To pacify someone means to calm them down when they're angry.
In the near future means very soon or within a short time.
The phrase "as a matter of fact" is used to add emphasis to what you're saying, to give more detail about what you've just said, or to introduce something that contrasts with it.
If you're empathetic, you're able to put yourself in someone else's position and share their feelings or experiences.
And finally, filler words like and give the speaker more time to think or to express uncertainty. Once again, our 6 minutes are up. Bye.
Bye.
Man, today I just focused more on it. I'm feeling bad. Not very happy. Today I was focusing on what they are speaking, and one more time I'll read it, because sometimes you need to not read it. I'll listen it because there were some few sentences that I tried to catch, and that's were perfect, and I need to replace them, or maybe I need to use them instead of what I'm using. That's the way we get to know how to speak, or different dialects, or different sentences that you can use for a single particular thing. And sometimes it's easy to use direct sentences instead of indirect, and you are saying like, this is what I'm liking to do and all. Okay, so thank you so much. Bye bye, and wishing you the best. Maybe we'll not maybe we'll talk today only, but on a live stream, and that will be about DSA. Thank you so much, and wishing you the best, and keep practicing, and definitely you will achieve what you wanted to achieve. And most important thing, have a positive attitude, and be positive. And what is this? First bump, not bip. First bump. Remember it. Bye bye.